Hey, what's up, guys? What we are looking at right here is the gas tank off my Briggs & Stratton 7.75 overhead valve. I did a video a while back on it. You can go back and look at that. I swapped the carburetor out on it, and because Briggs & Stratton in their infinite wisdom put a fuel hose on it that had a 180 degree in it, and I found a carburetor where the fuel line could just go straight into the carburetor, so I wouldn't have to make that 180 degree turn. So feel free to go check out the video. Now I'm tackling another issue. I was out mowing with it and ran out of gas, and I don't know if I just never have filled it all the way up, or I don't know, but when I filled it up, I noticed this gas tank has leaks. Had leaks in this area here where it looks like two pieces come together. There's also on that, in that edge right there, there's a leak, there's a crack in the tank right there. So multiple leaks, and started to figure out what I was going to do as far as, scrap the motor, put another motor, buy another gas tank, fix this one. And so I hit up the good old YouTube, which I'm sure is why you're on here watching this video, because this will be posted on YouTube. I started posting up I started searching on YouTube on fixing this stuff, and man, it was funny because the first couple ones was talking about using epoxy or soldering iron and plastic welding and all that stuff, and I'm like, and none of it was really having any good results, and also seemed kind of expensive, a little bit pricey to go spend on something that who knows if it's going to work. And you can see me keep rubbing it. You see there's a difference here where I've been coming down this way, and then I'm going to continue on down this way, because I'm going to take care of the entire seam all the way around the tank, and then also that crack. But I wanted to make this video because it's really, an awesome hack. It's a really cheap hack. I'm glad, because when I first started, like I said, started researching it, all the videos that all the people were coming back with other stuff and stuff that wasn't really guaranteeing, and it was just like, oh man, this, it was really expensive, and this is by far the cheapest. And if you have a way that's cheaper than this that also gets the same results, please comment below and let me know, because I couldn't find one. And also very quick and easy. So what I'm doing is super glue, baking soda. What I do is I just squirt a little super glue into the seam there. I take some of my baking soda and then sprinkle on the super glue while it's still wet immediately, right after I squirt it on there. And a couple of things I've noticed is like, I did the first little section I did, what I thought was I'd just put a little super glue on there and let it dry first and then do all of that. Well, it took a little while for the super glue to dry. And what I noticed is when I do what I'm doing, my method on here as far as super glue and immediately putting baking soda, it almost dries it immediately. And I wish I could take credit for this. I want to give a shout out to the guy's video that I watched first. It was funny because I watched his first, and then next thing you know, here comes all these other ones: super glue and baking soda, super glue and baking soda. But the guy's video was older gentleman, Bob's Lawn Service or Lawn Care, I believe is the, and he tested this. He messed around with it a lot, and one of the tests that he did, which is the reason why I'm doing this, was he tested it to make sure that it would not break down, from gasoline, with gasoline, and it doesn't. It doesn't break down. But I believe I bought the 4-pack there of these little super glue tubes, $1.88 at the local Walmart. You might be able to find them cheaper. Shoot. And then the baking soda, I believe, was 82 cents for that box. And so, and it's really, it's really easy, guys. The biggest thing is it's messy. So you kind of want to, like I have this cardboard laid out here to kind of help with not making a mess everywhere. But it's really easy and it's fast. That's the thing is, because like I said, all I do is I squirt the super glue on, just so much. Obviously, you don't want to put too much because it will start drying. Just a few, maybe an inch or two, and then sprinkle on your baking soda immediately. And it's like it almost immediately dries it as soon as that baking soda hits it. And now I will be doing a follow-up video on this and showing y'all, when it's mounted back on the lawnmower and full of gas and stuff. But man, I just wanted to make this video real quick and give a shout out and talking, just wanted to real quick talk about this hack that I'm doing right now, fixing this leaking gas tank. It's funny because it's one of those deals where it was like, you dealt with so many things throughout the day, and then finally, you think you're in the clear, and then something else comes up, because what it was even though I replaced the carburetor on that mower, it started having problems with not starting again. Well, come to find out, the dead man switch, the cable on the handle was stretched and wasn't releasing correctly, and like I would start the mower and go to take off with it and it would die, and that's because it wasn't squeezing that dead man switch far enough to and as soon as the mower moved, it wiggled and killed it. And so I ended up just pulling off the engine brake and the dead man switch off the motor, and then went out there and started having a day with it, man, just cutting grass, and was going to town with it, and ran it out of gas. And then I'm like, yeah, so I got the new carburetor on here, it's running good, no kill switch on there, no dead man switch on there to keep messing with me, and just I'm getting grass cut like a boss. Then I run it out of gas, and then I go fill it up full of gas and go to take off again, and it's got gas coming out all over the place. And I just, at that point, I was pissed and angry and walked away. And so, but then I saw this online, and the thing about it is a new tank, 60. I think the cheapest one I saw was $60 for this new tank online. And so what do I got to lose? I can buy a new tank, or I can try this and see what happens. So far so good. Like I said, I'll be making a video, and after I get it on the lawnmower, and let y'all see how it works out from there. So God bless, and y'all take care. All right, bye.